Neil, your reflections on a point this afternoon?
I didn't think we did enough to win. You know, I talked about after the Dorking game. I know we had the disappointment, but you know, I watched the game back and expected goals, and you know, we was above Dorking by quite a way, so we probably deserved to win that game today. It will probably be a draw, being a fair result. I thought territorially we obviously started slow with the losing our marker for the goal, and then they had a chance after it, and I thought then losing Depot, it was like one of them days, but I thought we reacted quite well. We didn't want it to be a back five today, we wanted it to be a back three. That was our aim, to pin them back. I tried to challenge the wing backs how many crosses they could get in, and obviously I think Ryan got a few in the first half, and the goals come one wing back to the other crossing, so that was what we was aiming for. But to do that, you know, you have to have good hold-up play, good link-up play to be able to get down the pitch, and that's probably the bit that was lacking the quality in. And there's an anxiety, and we get that. You know, everyone's desperate to get the points, and at times they're forcing things, or it's a little bit tense. And when you're feeling great about yourself, it doesn't so much happen. So we're trying to take that away from them. But you know, again, solid without the ball for most parts of the game, and boys are giving everything. We just do need that bit more quality, and you know, especially at home to win games. We and hopefully we can build on it and add it and give the fans something to sing about.
Yeah, touch on the setup for us, because it was Dips and Lenny initially up top, Finn behind, Paddy came back in as well. It was a little bit different from Tuesday. Yeah,
we just looked at, Dagenham were a 4-2-3-1. We looked at, at the time we didn't know whether Effiong would be playing. We found out before the game that he was injured. They're a big side, big strong team, so we needed to make sure that, we wanted to make sure from set pieces that we could cope. We ended up having a couple of great chances from ours. One cleared off the line, and Will Smith's had a great chance. But yeah, we wanted the front three to cause them problems, so to speak. We wanted to be brave, and I challenged my wing backs to get high and trying to get as many crosses in as could in the final third entries. But to do that, your quality forward's got to be good, your hold-up play's got to be good, and then everything spirals from there. And as the game wore on, the anxiety to try and win the game probably kicked in, and we rushed things a little bit.
Yeah, there's no denying the sort of will and desire to want to win. It's just, again, sort of like Tuesday, the middle bit always becomes a bit tense and a bit scrappy, and it costs us. Yeah,
I'm not going to deny that there is a little bit of that anxiety in there, and it's affecting some of our decision making and rushing things in the final third. We are trying to work on it. We worked hard in training on it. Like I said, worked hard to challenge the wing backs how many crosses they could get in. It worked, because one cross for the other to score. But as the game wore on, we rushed things a little bit, and because of that the turnover was higher, and then the game became a little bit scrappy.
Yeah, the goal came from a very good Danny Amos cross. His crossing ability's really shone through so far.
Yeah, no, he's taken the set pieces as well, along with Finn. And we are, towards the end there, Finn was obviously getting a little bit tired. Woody had been booked. We tried to bring Bats on and Billy and play Billy in midfield, making forward runs. So we was trying to win the game. We was hoping Bats could get a little bit of calmness on the ball and get us playing. And like I say, we was trying to chase the game, but the more we chased it, probably the worse we became in our decision making. But it's anxiety is a difficult thing to take away from players, because the situation we're in. And the good thing is, from our point of view, we've got a group of lads who are desperate to turn everything that happened at the start of the season around, get us where we need to go, and give the fans something to sing about. But we haven't done that enough at home.
Just an update on Dips. What was the initial problem? How is it looking?
He landed, jolted his back, and then ended up with pins and needles down his leg, which obviously is a little bit of a red flag for the doctors. So they said they wasn't comfortable with him staying on. Obviously I have to respect that. Hopefully it was just a little bit of a reaction, and it settles down, and he's good to go next week. But we won't know that until we assess him over the next couple of days.
And in terms of the rest of the lads, I'd imagine pretty bad, but okay for the most part?
Okay, we've got a few niggles. George felt his leg a little bit at half time. We've got a few little niggles in there. Like I say, they're putting the bodies online. They've been Saturday, Tuesday for 1 week. They've got to go Saturday, Tuesday again. We have to try and work out where we can freshen it up, where we can bring in something different to get the high level of performance, because we've got two really tough games against teams in the playoffs now.
Yeah, and one of them being at home, which will be an added advantage for us.
Well, you'd like to think so, but with 3 wins at home, it doesn't look that way for us. But our fans have been excellent, and all they can do, be a good atmosphere here Tuesday. Keep getting behind us, play their part. And I know sometimes they get frustrated because of the quality, we all do. But everybody's desperate to do well. There's a little bit of tension in and around it because of the position. But I'll try and stay positive with the group and keep them doing their jobs to keep us in games and give us the best chance of winning them. And hopefully we can sort of catch fire a little bit at the top end of the pitch and put a couple of results together.
What would you say in terms of scoring more goals? Because we do create the chances. There are moments in games where we could be 2-3 if the things fall for us. Is it confidence, or is it just pot luck almost in some instances?
I think it comes down to your build-up play. And I get it, people might say, we're going a bit direct. We don't tell the lads to shell it long at any point. We try and talk about how we can play forward and run forward with tempo. I think it's that middle third hold-up play, and then that final third calmness stuff we try and work on. But I think that's the bit that's letting us down. The structure without the ball is good, the team work hard, but at times our hold-up play is not. We turn the ball over too easy with the quality. Sometimes it's the quality from back to front, sometimes it's the quality of the player holding the ball up or linking the play or the pass, and then when we get in there it's that calmness. And I say to the lads, everything we do in training is to try and get you to the final third. You've got to take risks. Once you're in there, you've got to take risks, and whether that's a give and go, whether it's a 1v1 domination, you've got to be up for doing all of these things, because no one tells you not to once you're there. So we do need to improve that. We know that. But again, team spirit's good. We're fighting hard. Let's stick together and try and get this over the line in the last, whatever it is, 13 games or so.